Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Build. When we left off, I had shown you that I did that hallway, and I did a little bit of the pattern on the floor here in the ballroom. And you can see that I extended quite a bit. I added a lot of this green clay designs in here, trying to make it look a little less plain. Before the next episode, I'll probably finish this floor, but this episode I wanted to focus on the pillars that need to be in this room. Also, probably the entranceway itself. So one thing I want to do is actually use this spot here as a pillar spot. Didn't realize the pillar blocks did that too. That's pretty cool. You can put pillar blocks in any direction. Oops. Alright, so what we're going to do is go all the way around like so. And I need to see if we have a quartz slab. Yep, we sure do. So I would like to put quartz slabs in the corners. Alrighty. So that's something of what the ballroom pillars will look like. What I'll probably end up doing is raising it quite a bit up to the roof, and then it'll be somewhat similar to what I did at the keep, where it just kind of blends into the roof. But I'll probably end up putting another one of those pillars over here, and I would like to work on the wall, probably. Stone brick. There we go. Okay, so one thing that we need to do is figure out exactly what we're doing on this wall. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this completely flush here so we can see exactly what we have to work with. Kind of like a paper that you're drawing on, except it's a wall of bricks. Alright. So this wall here needs to be just about at least that tall. So I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way across here, like so. And then all the way down to this side as well. Alright, so what I would like to do is get in here, start working on what I'm doing for the actual entrance in here. What I'm thinking is that I should probably have some kind of a stairway up to it. Possibly like something like that, and then I could have maybe something like that for the entrance into the ballroom. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Something I also would like to do is add some kind of decoration to that doorway. Now, what we may be limited to is something as simple as stone brick slabs, but even so, any decoration would be better than none. Alright. Going across like that, and that's it's something, I guess. It's not too bad. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and play with this over here a little bit. Oops. Let's just carry it all the way around the side there. You know, that's actually not too bad. I like that better. One thing that I'm not too sure about, though, is that those might need to be the wood stairs instead. So let's go and play with that. See what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Alright, so that'll be our little entryway. Now, on the sides here, we want to have windows. Probably stained glass windows, similar to what we have in the keep. Trying to keep a general theme that kind of ties everything together. So this will be a 3-wide window, very small, and then this one will be a larger window, probably some kind of window above a door, or wrapping around a door maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I I do want this to be kind of like a big grand entrance thing here. Something that you can see from, within the keep and be like, ooh, what's that beautiful building over there? I want to go look at that. Alright, so we're going to call, well, that's not a big enough window. So I'm going to go up a little more. I'm going to start going in a little. Okay, one more. Go in, go up, go in, go up. I'm thinking from here, actually, I should probably start rounding it off. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so that'll be the big grand window there. What I'll probably have is some kind of a doorway here in the center. Maybe slightly larger. You can walk out into the grass with. Something very simple. They could be within the window. And then that would all be a window in there. Or maybe I should do the window above that. I don't know. We'll figure something out that looks good. But at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. I want a window there. I probably shouldn't have a window here. This should probably just be stairs or something going all the way up. Some kind of detail. And I do most of my details, like stairs and stuff like that I put in the walls, I like to put on the outside, because if somebody's flying around, you want the castle to look really good. On the inside, it's a little less important. You can always add decorations to make it look a little less bland. On the outside, you're kind of limited to what the walls look like. So I like to do something a little different in there. Okay, so on this, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because if I do that, that's a nice little effect. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, and that's done. Okay. So we're just going to continue working on this ballroom thing here. What I'm probably going to end up having happen is this kind of side here is going to go about like that, and then it's going to start doming in. Whereas this is going to be a nice A-frame peak here that I'll have to, well, maybe not quite an A-frame peak. It'll have to be, well, no, I guess I could do it. I'll just have to put stairs around that to kind of tie it into the other building too. But yeah, so an A-frame peak here, and I'll do the same thing on all four sides here, like that big door, window type thing, except there probably won't be a door on all of them. There'll probably just be a door on this side and that side. But that side, there'll be like a royal staircase that'll lead up into the rest of the royal section. So that's where, oh, welcome Lady Marmalade, or whatever, some girl that is like royal blood that is coming out to the ball. Well, that's where they'll announce her, is that she'll come out of the royal staircase, whereas everybody else gets announced through the main entrances here from the keep, or from the throne room there. So yeah, that is this episode. Just a little bit of work on the ballroom walls as well as pillars, and next episode I'll have more of it done. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.